welcome to my channel. As you can tell by the title, I'm bringing you a review of reusable pads. As someone who has a really heavy flow in my period, I go through so many single-use menstrual pads, and I've been meaning to look into more sustainable alternatives like reusable pads, the menstrual cup, but I have a lot of single-use pads that I still need to go through. My family likes to buy stuff in bulk in case of emergencies, so I just put that off to the side. But a brand called highoh actually reached out to send me the reusable pads to review on my channel. I've had 2 months to try out their products. All of my thoughts and opinions are based on my own experiences, and my intention is to give you my honest review so that you know where to spend your hard-earned money, because I'm frugal, at least on myself. I like to spend on other people, but that's besides the point. But yeah, let's just get right into the review. I'm going to take down my hair. Let me start off with everything that I got. The period starter kit comes with a waterproof wet bag to wash the pads in, and I got 3 medium flow pads, but the period starter kit actually comes with 6. And before I forget, these can all be bought on Amazon. The highoh period starter kit retails for $29.99. It comes with a waterproof wet bag and 6 medium flow pads. Their pads come with leak-proof technology, 2 button snaps, and their new and improved special sewing methods. So the backstory of this brand is there were sisters from a poor financial background, and their finances were very tight, and they always had a problem with spending extra money on pads, so they created their own washable cloth pads. The natural bamboo charcoal fiber material effectively decomposes any microorganisms present on the pad or in the air around it. Their cloth pads last up to 3 to 4 years, and they're hygienic, reusable, recyclable, and environmentally friendly. These pads are made up of 2 layers of all natural bamboo charcoal fiber and a waterproof layer. So for the first month of using these pads, I ran into some complications. I noticed that the pad tends to get stiff when it's drenched in blood, for lack of a better description. I know that talking about periods is very TMI and taboo, but this is a part of life. Women go through this for a majority of their life, and it's natural, so we shouldn't be embarrassed to talk about period blood and vaginas. So when the pad gets stiff, it tends to like kind of twist like this on my underwear, and when that happens, it doesn't completely cover my underwear. So I have experienced some leaking, or not leaking per se, because it's not like the blood leaked through the pad. The pad missed parts of my underwear that allowed for blood to stain my underwear. Another complication I ran into is the smell. It was more noticeable than using like a single-use pad or like a tampon. I like to rinse the pads before throwing them into the laundry because I just don't want the blood to touch my other clothes. And every time I would run them under hot water in my bathtub, just the whole bathroom would stink of my period blood. Like personally for me, it's not that big of a deal. I've gotten used to my stench, but when other people walk into the bathroom, they definitely smell it, and it's not very pleasant. And I was thinking maybe my pad was getting stiff and it had an odor because I wasn't changing it enough throughout the day, and I definitely wanted to give myself more time to test out the reusable pads before I sat down and filmed a review. So I did use them for a second cycle the following month, and I have some thoughts. I definitely saw a difference when I changed them out more frequently. Because my flow is so heavy, it really does come down to switching it out pretty frequently throughout the day. They only gave me 3, and honestly that is not enough for my first day. I'll just say that. This will probably last me for like 3/4 of the day, and I'll probably need like an extra. I feel like if I had more of these, I definitely would have had an easier time. There are definitely pros and cons of this product. I'll list the pros first. I like that the pads are sustainable and environmentally friendly. They're a better investment compared to single-use pads in the long run because those packs will add up over the years. They're definitely durable. I can see these lasting a really long time as long as you take care of it, you know, wash it right away, use the wet bag. They're easy to wash and dry. The stains come out really nicely. I haven't had a problem with staining being left over. highoh is also cruelty-free, which is always a bonus in my book. They're also leak-proof. I haven't had any problems with the blood penetrating through the pad itself onto my underwear. It's done a really good job at preventing leaks in that aspect. I would say that this product is good for staying indoors, It's definitely not ideal if you're on the go in a car or something, you know. It's possible to travel with it if you have easy access to a laundromat or laundry machines. Because we are in the middle of a pandemic, I feel like this would be a good option for a lot of people since a lot of us are staying at home for the majority of the time. On the flip side, for cons, I can also see why it wouldn't be practical for someone to do laundry so often during the week of your period just for your pads. It's definitely extra effort and it's not as convenient as, like, you know, opening up a single-use pad to use every time. Like for me, since I only had 3 pads, I really had to do laundry like every day basically, and like during the day too, and it does take getting used to. highoh says that customers have experienced reduced cramps when using these reducible pads, but honestly my cramps are really bad every time I get my period. I still got really bad menstrual cramps, really bad pain that just like makes me want to stay in bed all day. Another con is that the pad moves around on my underwear. It's not very secure, and especially when it's stiff, it just like slides back and forth. A suggestion for the manufacturers, I guess, would be to have more clasps. I feel like one clasp in the middle is not enough. It would be better to have like one up here, one down here, maybe like some crisscross action. I don't know, I'm not a product designer. This is like a silky material. It's pretty slippery. It just lacks the grip to really hold on to your underwear. And the last con that I can think of is the smell. Obviously, if you change out the pads often, it'll definitely help with the smell. And I would also suggest using like baby wipes or feminine wipes. I use baby wipes, but you can use any product that helps you really clean out that area. I don't shower every single day, but when I'm on my period, I just feel like I need to shower every day just to get down there, clean up, and to feel fresh, and to get rid of the smell too. So you can shower more frequently while you're on your period. You can use baby wipes, reusable pads, and even menstrual cups. Just take more time and effort. It takes patience and definitely trial and error to see what works for you, what doesn't work for you, if it's even a good option for you and your lifestyle. Overall, I had a really great experience using the reusable pads. I definitely learned a lot. I'm a pretty lazy person, so I don't do laundry that often. I just put it off until like my laundry basket just piles up. But I think that having reusable pads will push me to do my laundry more often and more consistently, just so I can maintain my period flow. And in addition, I will always have clean clothes to wear. It's just a given that reusable products aren't always going to be as convenient, but if sustainability is important to you, I think that incorporating reusable products is worth the cost and worth the effort, because we should be working towards getting rid of single-use plastics and single-use items. If any of you are interested in getting your own period starter kit, I have a discount code. I'll put it up on the screen and in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. I hope that I was able to give you some insight on what the transition is like from single-use pads to reusable pads. Of course, everyone's experience is going to be different, and every product is also going to be different. This was my first ever reusable menstrual product, so I didn't really have any other experience to reference from other than my use of single-use pads. Let me know if you guys have any experience with using reusable pads or the menstrual cup or other period products. Let me know if you would try this out yourself, or if you have any video suggestions. I would love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!